it's just the floor plan. There's no there's no furniture, there's no shelves, there's no like you remember Curse of Strahd, right? Where like in Argensvost there was tapestries and statues, and like there was the hole in the ceiling with like puddles of water on the floor below, and like rubble and shit. No, not Tyranny of Dragons. It's just a floor plan.
Is it supposed to be like a player custom enclave or like holding, where they get to customize shit?
I mean, if it is, I don't know how. Like, I didn't get any tile sets or anything like that.
Also, that would have to persist for every map ever in the entire module, because they all have the same problem.
Man. Yeah, I googled like Tyranny of Dragons is apparently like pretty, bad, but I mean with like a good DM.
I've played like apparently everyone that I've talked to about it, like the biggest gripe is exactly the thing you were talking about earlier, Ghost, which was the trip from El Turel to Waterdeep.
Yeah,
And how it is boring and completely almost inconsequential to the plot. It's like most of the people like I've either heard from or talked to or read about just say, all right, you leave El Turel, and 10 weeks later you arrive in Waterdeep. What do you want to do?
10 weeks, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like over 1,000 miles, dude.
Oh yeah, it's like around the Swords Coast.
Yeah, it's like from the bottom to almost the top.
Okay.
Man.
I'm joining a Tyranny of Dragons game on set for the Saturday slot, but it's like 11 p.m. for me, and it starts next week.
That's good for you, Ghost.
Yeah, I want to play Tyranny of Dragons like since forever. Because it spans around Swords Coast, and it's like level 1 to 16.
Yeah, I do enjoy the Tyranny of Dragons game. I just like tried to lay down for a nap for this. I enjoy the Tyranny of Dragons game. I'm in with William. It's a lot of fun. We've been all over Faerun, playing last in that one.
Only playing him recently, though, after Sasha got a very rude wake-up call.
Oh, yeah. Basically got the, you want to keep doing the adventure thing?
No.
Everyone you've ever known is a pile of steaming dragon shit in a cave somewhere right now.
Like, not everyone. She still has her dad.
Well, that was an exaggeration.
I can make that happen, though.
The entire party.
Fuck. Since there are like a lot of libraries, I want to make a wizard, but the character I've been thinking about of making is like a warlock. Basically like a
There's always the courtesy build.
No, shut the fuck up. I want to play a wizard.
You could play a fiend warlock.
Stop. I'm not doing that. No. Guys.
Can't make a deal.
Coward.
Be right back.
Assholes. There's not that much.
Who's the what's it now?
I'm thinking of a wizard character. I want to make a wizard.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like maybe School of Conjuration, but no, there's not much, conjuration spells that interest me.
I mean,
You can also like the like ability where the conjuration wizard can just poof up like a non-magical item, that's like a certain, you know,
it's so
size.
heavily restricted that it's just kind of dog shit. But go
It
on,
is? No, I think it's no, it's very vague on like the what you can do with it. That's why it's like, oh yeah, I can just conjure up a key.
It must
know?
be a specific size, it must be a specific weight, it must be a specific material type. It
Materials.
must be glowing and vaguely
Oh,
see-through.
it is. It is fucking glowing. Ah, it's visibly magical. I hate that. It's with spellbook also. Fuck that shit, dude. What's the point? What's the fucking point?
I know, right? Oh, imagine wanting to do something creative or interesting with that ability. No, no, no. Gotta make it as just blatantly and loudly, this is a temporary piece of limp shit and always will be, haha, as possible. Same problem I have with the Transmutation Wizard, which is, Transmutation Wizard's got, like, the Transmutation ability. And it lets you convert one material into another, and they get that as, like, a class feature. The problem is it's so heavily restricted and so pathetic that it's just there because they felt like they had to put it in there. It's a token. It's fake. It's not real. It's like, oh yeah, you can transmute materials into other materials. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. They'll always turn back into what they were before, and you can only go for materials that were less value or more valuable into less valuable, or similar materials, and you must handle the material for 10 minutes per pound of the material, up to like 10 pounds. You cannot create anything magical. You cannot create anything valuable like gold.
Is it?
Would you like to turn wood into stone? Or stone into wood? You can do that in like 4 hours. Literally, it would take longer for you to turn that stone door into wood and then break it down with an axe than it would have been for you to find a pickaxe or a sledgehammer and break it down with that. You could probably make a sledgehammer out of a haft of wood, a stone, and some rope. Faster than that. So yeah, they tried so fucking hard in 5th edition to like balance economy and all this and not let magic, be a source of money and things like that. They just completely ripped apart like 3 core game mechanics that make an entire school of magic interesting. So, yeah.
Yes, they seem to forget about the fact that not everyone, magic is very hard to learn, and
Oh, it's the same
high
thing with like, immortality in 5th edition. They're so fucking stingy with it. Even when you're like, a level 11 or 16 or whatever in a class and get like the whole like diamond soul, perfect self, arch druid, master necromancer, all those things. You don't get immortality. You don't get, you no longer age. You get For every 10 years of age, you age 1 year instead.
Wait, Diamond Soul? I thought it.
Not Diamond Soul, it's Perfect Self.
That just makes it so you no longer feel the effects of age. You still age normally.
Yeah, you master Roshi. You just get older and older and older, but you're not any less spry for it. You just get wrinklier. You become like the Sheikah sages.
Yeah.
In
Old people who can do backflips like it's fucking nothing.
yeah, just prune man. I am 199 years old. You look like the mother from the chocolate episode of SpongeBob. I can still kick ass. How?
I need a gimmick that I need a gimmick to start off this fucking character.
I mean, you're going for what? Conjuration Wizard here?
I don't know yet. I'm looking at the spell so I can get any fucking inspiration.
Well, if you're going for a Conjuration Wizard kind of idea and you keep saying Warlock, maybe a Demonologist. You know, one who studies fiends and their effects on the material plane and helps to deal with them. I don't know what you meant by Warlock earlier, though, so...
I meant I had like a character idea about like I can't really tell you, but surface level, it's great. I'm thinking about like Great Old One Warlock
Why
who
you, like... You can't really tell me, like, Ghost, I'm not in this game.
Because I might play the character in other, you know, in our games.
Okay, so... For that... Well, I have a character who was that sort of thing. It's Duran, but he failed along his path and ended up a warlock instead. So... he possibly would have ended up an enchantment wizard. Would be a way you could take that. Illusion is also a good school for it. Scribes. I don't know, it's such a broad topic, I don't know what your character's researching. It depends. There's all sorts of things that could happen. Luckily, Enchantment and Illusion Wizard happen to be two of the wizard subclasses that, while not very good, at least maintain some of the fun of their ability, if not a little too late in the game in the case of Enchantment Wizard. Because Enchantment Wizard lets you start going like full gaslight crazy mode. Because it lets you like delete people's memories of up to a minute of time, or let them like not know you were involved in a charm person effect, so now they're trapped in the whole like, did I always like you, or was that the magic? You know, it's... assuming they figure out it all. It's good for the manipulator. Illusion Wizard can be very fun with... you need the right DM for it, sadly.
Yeah.
Because illusions are... their level of fun is completely tied to if you have a DM that does not try to micromanage the effectiveness of illusions 24/7.
Yeah. Oh, is that an illusion? Well, I'm gonna make everyone do an investigation check immediately.
Yeah, when it's like,
Even
why
they
did you
don't
have
have a
them
reason.
all investigation check that undead spirit that was summoned by the warlock?
Yeah,
2 things
even though
ago?
they don't have a reason to do that.
Yeah. And then there's...
What the fuck?
yeah, the idea of like... Oh, everyone's here.
Yeah. Is Esther here? He said it was gonna be half an hour late at most. He lied.
You lied. Well, it's half an hour right now.
Did you choose this?
It's not like we ever started on time anyways.
As an action, choose one creature that you can see within 5 feet of you. If the target can see or hear you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or be charmed by you. No, did they not realize you're charmed by them?
What is that for? The enchantment wizard?
Hypnotic gaze. Yes. Second level.
They do not, if I remember right, yeah, they do not realize. It just sort of basically, they get lost in your eyes, per se. You're just doing a bit of hypnosis here, so they just sort of get caught on the edge of consciousness. So long as they maintain. You're just like...
I can work around this. I can work around it.
Yeah, I wanted to use that for courtesy, but I never got the chance to do all the crimes I wanted
You
to
did.
do either.
You did, didn't you? You did that.
I did it a bunch of times as like a jape, but it never amounted to anything because we never had time. Because 5th edition, everything is just always centered around there's a big fuck you plot going on.
Be right back.
The world will end if you fuck around.
Yeah. Oh man, I love it when the world is gonna fucking end. Is that present also in Journey of Dragons?
Yes.
Amazing.
The dragon cult is out and about causing trouble, and if you don't do anything fast, they'll summon Tiamat and everyone will die.
The start of the game is literally you are in the middle of a raid they are doing on a village.
You're level 1!
Yeah.
Bullshit. Oh, the instinctive charm thing, like you can divert an attack, but it's like 30 feet of you. I'm a fucking wizard.
30 feet's not that bad, because you'll be about 30 feet away from the targets in most indoor encounters. Now, outside and open encounters, that's basically useless, but as a wizard, you will be dipping in and out of 30 feet, although you don't want to be ending your turn within 30 feet if you're not indoors. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a reaction thing, so you are ending your turn.
Yeah, I know. It, yep. Kind of self-defeating. Also, it's very, very late in the game to where that ability would be kinda... Because you divert one attack. Not the whole attack action.
I still need to make I need to make a ranger character.
Congratulations, you made one of the dragon's claw attacks hit a random cow. What about the other 3?
Where did that cow come from? Don't worry.
Maybe it might be good if someone is casting like Disintegrate or some shit.
Disintegrate's not an attack roll.
Amazing. Wait.
Just a dex save.
Oh yeah, it is an attack roll. Specific. Makes an attack roll against you. Yeah. Oh, it's also against you.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay, congratulations.
What are you talking about?
one of the attacks meant for you, and that's like the level, 11 ability?
6th.
Level 6? Oh, okay, level 6. It'll be useful for another, like, 3 or 4 levels before the enemies, like, obscene amounts of multi-attack start to just sort of say, okay, you stopped one of the 3 attacks, the other 2 still hit your squishy little wizard body.
Yeah, level 10
What are
you
you talking
get
about?
enchantment wizard. Level 10 you basically like if there's an enchantment spell that targets one creature, you can have it target a second.
Oh,
That's it.
wow. Really?
Amazing.
I definitely would, if I was an enchantment wizard, be studying how to do that so much sooner than how to make people forget that I charmed them. You know, making people forget that I cast Charm Person on them would definitely be one of the last things I learn and not one of the first things I want to learn. I definitely wouldn't just fucking gun it for that information. No, just keep that in like the late teens. It's fine. Fucking bullshit. It should really be hypnotic gaze, then that one, then the other shit. The other shit should be replaced with better shit.
I mean, I feel like that's how you feel about most things related to wizards.
Yeah, there's...
Just replace the shit with better shit.
It's... a lot of it's sad. It's, like, so close to being good. That's the worst part. It's, like, on the edge of being good. Or at least fun. It doesn't even have to be, like, mechanically great. At least be fun. Like, even if they made Transmutation Wizard still have things like you can turn any biological material into any other biological material, any mineral into any other mineral, any metal into any other metal, so on and so forth like that. Yeah, there's
Why is Cause Fear Necromancer?
What?
Why is
Fear
cause
necromancy.
fear? Why is it necromancy?
I don't know.
Is what he's asking.
Because it's spooky in 5th edition. It should be enchantment.
I like that because it's spooky in 5th edition.
Yeah. It has no reason to be necromancy.
Amazing.
Alrighty then. So, as I'm probably not gonna, as I said, this is probably gonna be a shorter session. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can?
Did Fortune finally fucking escape?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Infinite
Also,
fields of Arcadia. It's
have
nice
you-
here.
We got
Maybe I'll
we got my
stay.
message, William.
Yes. Let me reread it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll stay a little while. Yes, just a little while.
It was just the character backstory.
Yep.
I think I can do the session 0 sometimes either this week or next week because final exams are coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
My exams
sounds
are
good.
coming. I don't care. Well, and not I don't care. I'm very good at my school thing, so I don't need to.
Did I just hear a? Was that
Yes, Roll20 was popping messages like it's fucking nothing.
Okay.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it sounded like someone was playing Candy Crush or something.
Yeah, like
No, I
a
just
collection noise of some sort, just like.
I just opened Roll20 and apparently like the messages just all appeared at once.
That's really annoying.
Well, not all of it, but you know the newer one that I didn't read.
The newer one that I didn't read. But yeah. So who can give me a recap of last session?
Well,
Oh, fuck. Still.
are you gonna do it? Guys?
Well, yeah, sure. Well, we left. Well, we first started with Fortune and Duran going around the astral plane, and they encountered like the little bug things that, well, not bugs, that are limbs that are very, very small, and there are like hundreds and thousands of them.
Astral
Um, uh,
parasites.
yes, that drains their wisdom, but Duran and Fortune emitted bad thoughts, so they don't want to eat their thoughts anymore. And the parasites went away, and then they strolled around like for a couple of days or hours. I don't. It's been a week for them. And they, you know, and they found like a portal going to, what was it again?
Arcadia, the Peaceable Kingdoms.
Arcadia, and they found an elf, Holophant, I think. Is that what it's called?
A holophant, yes. A golden
Yeah.
elephant celestial creature.
And
They're
they
very
ate.
nice. I think Boxtrots really likes them.
Yeah. Then they found an apple tree or something, and the Holophant, if I remember correctly, agreed to help them. And then they found what is it? A Deva. What, I forgot what they did with her.
We were directed to the Deva, and the Deva's directing us to go to a city to talk to someone else who can't help.
Who can't help? Okay.
Who can, yeah.
And then we went to Salem and Awen. Salem went gambling and lost most of his money. And we encountered, fuck, I forgot her name. Payde's other character that I forgot. I'm sorry. She was asking about Beldroth. I give him basically nothing. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a lot of money, 45 platinum, to for Awen to pretend to be my daughter to these like noble people, and Salem be a guard so that I look really, important and very rich, because I invited my daughter and this Warforged guard into like this pleasure cruise, this pleasure train, which each ticket costs like 50,000 gold or something.
Pleasure cruise.
And then we ended the session.
Sounds good. Yeah. Take DM inspiration.
I already have one, so I'm gonna give that to Awen if she doesn't.
Payday, does anyone have DM inspiration?
Payday, you're muted.
Hello?
She said she's
No.
trying not to
Portal?
talk. Yeah.
Yes, and I already have it.
Okay.
Who doesn't have one? Because my fucking spider even has one. Can I give the DM's inspiration to Colin? Oh wait, does Colin have one?
You have DM inspiration, not your character.
No.
So if Salem has it, then Colin would have it as well.
Ah, yeah, they both have it. So can I give it to my backup?
Again, it's.
Oh right, yeah.
You have.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fine. My cat is again saying.
Okay, well I guess it's gone. Does Orin have one? Yeah, it's gone. Look, it's gone.
Comical is BRB at the moment. I'll check for him. There you are.
Yeah, fucking Silvery Barbs is better than Instinctive Charm.
Yeah,
it's first level.
Silvery Barbs is better than every spell.
It's a very good spell.
Just turn that 1 into a 3 and pretend you didn't see it.
No, I mean, like,
Aaron,
it's better than the 6th level ability of enchantments.
Aaron did not have inspiration, so now Comical has inspiration.
Yay.
Well, cool. Now I do. Nice.
Why do I give you people inspiration if you don't use it?
I just have
Because-
one.
I don't know, William. I don't know. I'm hoarding it. I haven't used it for like months.
Alrighty then. So, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll cut to Awen and Salim.
Arwen!
We're all dressed up and ready to go to the play.
Alrighty then.
Well, Salem is the same, so because he's
You all head to the play. Yes. The play that is chosen is a play about a pair of teenagers who are members of rival crime families, but they fall in love, and at the end they die.
Ah,
Damn it, William.
I wonder what this story is called. I wonder who made this.
Tale of Two Kitties.
It's called Will I Am and Julie T.
Okay.
I burned down the theater.
train.
I don't apologize for that joke.
Of course you don't.
Anyway.
I don't know if you need it, but I still have the icon for what's her name? Candace.
At the moment, we don't need it.
Okay.
But thank you. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, we approach Candace, I'm guessing, and Salem will introduce. Is she with the nobles that we were supposed to, act around?
She would be waiting for us because she doesn't have target in particular picked out quite yet. She just kind of was waiting for us because she needs you to be there. So when it doesn't look like, oh, I'm just waiting on them any minute now. Any minute. Any minute. So yeah.
We arrive in front of her, and
Thank you, William. Thank you for that, by the way. That's funny.
it's really not, but well, I make those jokes, and when I do, it's funny. But Salem will say
Yeah.
Salem will say to her,
The joke's funny, but not when you say it. Apparently.
God damn it, Ghost. You know what? I respect it.
I will say,
Ditto has joined the game.
No, it's not let Ditto join the game. Let him join after the dick joke.
well, I think our dress is sufficient enough. The rest is up to you. To Candace. This morning.
Oh, good. Good. Yes, I'm going to need you to just not talk for the evening. can you do that?
Just
I know
me
it's
or
extremely hard judging from your inquiry at the gambling area before, but is that possible for you?
just me or
Just
anyone
you.
else? I'm very good at that.
Okay, good.
I'm not gonna fucking talk about it.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah, she's gonna put the arm around Awen and bring her with her as she starts walking through the crowded area with the other nobles. Even in particular, looking at her, no, this won't do. As she pulls out some of her own cheap jewelry. Again, it looks nice, but it is obviously could, it's Beldrow jewelry. He does good work for cheap prices.
It's all glass
Nothing
and brass.
exactly. Looks great though. Obviously not like the fanciest, but it still looks great. Putting it on her so it's a little bit more shinier, and so that they have like matching pieces. So like she has like a little glass green, like little gem on hers, but Awen has like a blue one, but it looks like a mom and daughter set kind of deal. Good. At least you look the part more. Alright, come along. So, what did you want to know about the former teammate anyways? Personal reasons. And... Oh, you actually want me to tell you? I mean, given that we're kind of agreeing, even though it's for payment, I think I kind of want to know a little bit. I like his work, alright? Let's leave it at that. Okay, yes. So, what's the play we're going to be seeing? You ask a lot of questions. And you give us a lot of, questions too, but we're still doing it. I'm paying you. Okay, I'll shut up now. That's what I thought.
Damn.
Well, she already pegged Awen as,
Needing money, yeah.
yeah. When she talked to her master about the whole, don't spend as much money, I'm gonna hold on to your wallet. Yeah, clearly you need money. She wasn't hiding that at the table when she was gambling with her master.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't just go schmooze around with the nobles and introduce Awen as her adopted daughter she took from the streets. Because, obvious hair difference, color, skin difference, play that shit off.
Alright,
Why
so
is she white?
roll a d20 and a performance check from Awen.
Oh, inspiration. Okay. And, fuck, yeah, I'll use fucking inspiration for that. No, it's lucky. You're lucky for that. So what? Fuck it. That's lucky. What was it?
A performance check for Awen.
Alright. I swear to God, this ends up being in that one as well. Okay. So 14 and 12.
Okay. A lot of them don't really seem to care all that much. They're doing they're doing like rich person small talk. You've probably been like in a room when they're just talking about like businesses and like acquisitions and like the various holidays they've gone on. The younger people do seem
How are the
more.
kids?
The younger people do seem like more interested, especially considering the fact that, like, hey, you have this big, terrifying robot man as your guard. That's pretty neat.
So Candace goes to talk off with them, but Awen's like sort of almost following her ish, and she turns and looks at her like, "What are you doing?" "I'm following you. I'm supposed to be your kid, right?" "Is that what kids do?" You're kidding, right?" "No, go socialize. You're my child. Go brag about our money or something." "How do I brag about money?" "Right, you're poor. You don't know how to do that."
Jesus.
Make friends. Make friends. Remember your name. I'm Candace, your mother. And what's my last name?
This is me in the child's playground at McDonald's.
I forgot my own fucking character's last name. Uh,
Mother, what is my last name?
no, Candace's last name. Because I haven't played Candace in forever.
Unimportant, sweetie.
Oh.
Mommy's trying to change that, sweetie. This is very rich.
It was
Yes, you
Candace.
can.
Oh, hello, William.
Talk about your
Stonewall.
PS2 or something.
Yeah, Stonewall. Yeah. Candace Stonewall. So,
Stonewall.
I'm Ewan
wasn't it?
Stonewall. Yes, now go. Okay. So she goes off, like, near Candace to go talk to the younger children of the families. Then suddenly having a little bit of anxiety, realizing, what do I talk to rich people about? She just kind of starts walking to the group and, "Hi, my name's Ewan Stonewall." Oh no, unsure completely of what the fuck to
How
do.
you do that?
Candace will notice that, like, she is included in the conversation. She is handed, like, there is one guy with, like, a box of cigars that she is offered one.
Hello, I'm Don Chapstick, the Chapstick Fortune.
Chapstick Fortune.
And this is Johnny
Does it-
Mastercard of the Mastercard Fortune.
He doesn't even have any lips. He has like the thinnest little lips, which is why he needs the chapstick.
My name's Chad Dickdale.
My name is Chad Thundercock.
I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
This
You
is
don't
my
say.
son, Dan Dimmadome, heir to the Dimmadome fortune.
Uh,
I wish my father was here.
as you look up and you see there's a hole in the roof perfectly sized to fit the hat.
Hello, son. The hat extends upward beyond the rooftops. I like to think there's just an open portal, like a rope trick style portal that the hat goes into. That follows him around.
She has Salem be somewhat near to that she again cool intimidating robot dude, and then kind of gloats up of it as she does take the cigar. Like, yes, he's quite a warrior himself. Though I do ask, he doesn't speak a lot. You know, one of those solitary types.
Stone faced. Like looking at Candace.
See,
No, looking at the nobles, like,
ooh, look at him, big scary robot. You see what I mean?
You do see is like one of Candace, like you do see like a few of a few of them do like look at your jewelry and note it's very obviously less than quality materials.
Oh my
But-
God, Amadeus, did you see that? She's wearing glass jewelry. Pathetic. Such poverty.
Shameful.
Oh my God, fucking Carcella and Amadeus are there. Fortune.
Anyways,
Built on Mars.
You know,
but
if you want to keep that, I know exactly how to respond because she would just.
You have a
Oh,
prepared
this?
response? Yes.
Yes.
it
Oh,
did
this.
happen.
Oh, this. Oh, this is just only a cheap replacement while my real one's being worked on. Custom takes time.
Deception.
Yeah, my real one's in the mail.
My girlfriend who lives in Canada.
My boyfriend lives in Canada. He just can't visit yet.
I mean, sure, Amadeus and Carcella Crit are there. Lord and Lady Crit.
but yeah, things seem to be going somewhat rather interesting. With many of them they don't seem to particularly care about you, per se, but also many of them don't particularly seem to care about any of the others as well. This seems to mostly be like a just generic like get together of them being like, yeah, we're rich and we got nothing else to do but shit talk each other basically.
In which she's trying to like get gossipy with at least the women or stuff. Like at some point when any of them were any business in her head, you paid God knows how much to get this ticket. Do you know how much? Do you know how far I had to do to get this ticket? Too fucking far. And how much I could have sold this ticket for, you sons of a bitches, and you're wasting it. And yet here I am having to spooze up to you. This is the only place I can guarantee. And yet
Have you
you're
heard
all
of
here
Gambler's
talking
Family?
like it's in her inner monologue. Like these guys are just smoozing around, talking. The ones who are talking business, like, you know how much you paid for this ticket, and business talk is what you're talking. We're on a fucking vacation, and you're talking business. Do you know how much money? Do you know how much time and effort it took me to even get this ticket? Do you know how much I could have sold it for? But
Enough to buy
instead,
your
she
own
used it because she figured she could get, if someone who could talk so casually here about business as if, yes, I could always just get another ticket if I want to come with my family, or I can just get another ticket when I want to come for pleasure. That guy's got money to throw away, which is why she's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still smoozing. But
Have her roll another d20, please.
oh dear God, Candace, please, you're a bard. Why,
Oof.
Candace? You're just crashing and burning too. It's just your karma. You're not worth it.
Hearing her say, "Oh, this is just something to look pretty until I get my real jewelry," and it's a tried and true like thing to say. They've all heard that sort of thing before. Many of them don't seem to believe you or lose interest in Candace as soon as she says that. There are a few, obviously, like, you have a Warforged acting as your bodyguard. Whether or not they actually are your bodyguard or not is up for debate, but you do have a very intimidating looking specimen standing there with you. You do hear one of the women make a comment as, like, she and one of her friends heads away about if there she'd call him eye candy if there was anything to anything to admire there.
At this point, since Candace is really crashing and burning, she looked over to see if Awen's also crashing and burning or not.
You know what? I'm gonna make an little eye spectacle. I'm gonna use one of my side points to make my tower shield like float beside Candace.
Okay.
Is this something you need, Salem?
What are you hoping to accomplish with this?
It's
Candace look
little.
cool.
It's what?
Yeah. It makes my character like a bit more, intriguing, and it's a high quality fucking bodyguard, Yeah, side powers, no shit. That's all. Well, bit role play.
Yeah. And roll a performance or intimidation check.
Intimidation. Okay. I'm gonna use my. Okay, never mind. Holy shit. 27.
Yes.
All right, you were going
Everybody
to say you
runs
use your
screaming.
inspiration, so yeah.
Do I actually spend my DM's inspiration?
Might as
Were
well.
you going to before you rolled?
Go ahead, Ghost.
Yeah, but I rolled. Yeah. I love this.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, with a nat 20, like them seeing you, like not pull out the weapon, but like basically brandish it. A few of them, you see like a large not a large number of them, but like maybe about a quarter of the people there, like either make a somewhat hasty retreat, or you see as they will head on over towards like another area, or head on into the actual theater itself. But you do seem to have gotten your point across as to like, I'm a rather dangerous bodyguard, don't mess with me.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not supposed to be scaring them off, Salem.
There are a number of them that do seem to be much more interested in Awen or in Candace now, seeing like this. Like you don't even move, but like the shield and the sword basically brandish themselves for a second, and then settle down. And yeah, there are a few people that do look much more interested in. Aren't you a fancy little lad?
You get approached by a goblin. Oh, that was fucking ominous. No, he's not there.
Yeah, obviously.
A tiny Kenku and a large rain slicker with a rapier punches you in the throat.
A filthy goblin and an even filthier human.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You got it, old man.
You hear, I got him! From the other car.
Anyways.
How he got the ticket, no one knows.
How's Awen crashing and burning in the background?
Yeah, Awen is like with many of the younger crowd who seem to be rather bored as they're just kind of out there, as they're just kind of chilling around. And I want to go to the game. I want to go play games. I don't want to go to this stupid play. Mom says I have to, and I don't even like this play. I want to watch the one where the cats dance.
To his ass crust.
Hearing about games, she asked, well, what sorts of games did you play before? Because how young is this crowd that she's stuck with?
Between the ages of 8 and 18.
Okay.
Currently there are There are about 7 people in this group, not counting Awen, so Awen would make 8. The youngest being 8, the oldest being 18. But yeah, one of the people who looks to be about 13, 14. She is a girl, and she tells you about about how she'd much rather be in one of the other train cars, which is basically this massive, it's like a mixture between an obstacle course and a McDonald's funhouse, basically. Like, there's tubes, there's ropes, there's like bridges, there's like things to climb and a bunch of other stuff like that.
It was in this moment Awen finally saw her fucking ticket and decided to grab it. She decided, and she kind of turned over to her quote-unquote mother and said, Mother, I believe it's time before the play begins and you'd still love to talk to your compatriots. So do you mind if I take some friends to the next cart nearby? We'll be back for the play. Candace will look over to the children that she's referring to, or at least the girl, if anybody else is probably interested, since they all seem to be so fucking bored. And then turn to look at the adults. I don't know whose child that is, of course. Any takers as to who in particular is with her?
You'll see a few of the children do look rather interested, and yes, get me the hell out of here. I am bored I am bored out of my mind.
My child was an adventurer before I adopted her, so she's quite strong in her own right. She can keep them company as well as protected in her own if she wished. The bodyguard's just for me.
I'll say roll a persuasion check.
As Awen or as
Either or with advantage because of health.
Awen, please. Yay!
Okay. You see that of the 7 other children, one of the parents just refuses to let their child go. One of the 12-year-olds. The 12-year-old. Their parent is just like, no, you stay
Steal the child.
right here. Steal the child.
Take the child.
Steal the child.
Just grab the child from the armpit. Grab the child by the armpit.
Okay, calm.
Pits under the arm. Hands inserted under armpits. Leave.
Like a cat?
Yes.
Yeah,
Put 'em in
not
a
doing
portal.
that. Not doing that, but does she get a few of the other ones to be able to come with her?
Take the kid.
Of the other 6 children, let's see, the 5 of them do go with you. As the youngest, the 8-year-old, wants to go, but they don't want to, get lost. They're afraid of getting lost or something.
That's fine.
So they don't want to get too far away from their parents.
Take that one too.
That's fine. She doesn't force any of them. They want to come with, they'll come with. But like I said, she sees the opportunity to actually show off her own feats of skill. Oh, this is the thing I know how to do.
Yes.
So she takes the with, but along the way, she mentions that her mother wasn't lying. She herself was a warrior before her mother adopted her. And that she has gone through many battles herself. AKA, yeah, I see the thing or two.
One of them will one of them makes a comment about about like asking like if you're supporting them, your mother, quote unquote, Candace, through your adventuring, or if she's supporting you because you're not very good at being an adventurer.
I'm good at doing that. I made plenty of money before. I even have some on me right now, of course, but it doesn't really matter. Now we're on vacation, right? We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves. That's what you do when you're on vacation.
That's
Right?
front and center. Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why, but like I've just had like phlegm at the back of my throat all day.
William has the ick. He's dying.
Dying
God,
too, so that makes us
I kind of wish.
No.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, Jill even mentioned that she has a frostblade back in her room.
Oh my god.
This amounts to I have an AK-47 back in my room.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, of course, her mother told her not to bring for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, to the boys, like, it seems fucking sick.
Yeah. To a few of them, yeah, this is really awesome. Like, holy shit, you've got a sword.
Yeah, again, they were talking about being bored, so as soon as she thought, I could tell them stories about my adventures and they would actually be impressed. Oh my god, I could do a thing!
Nice. But yeah, go ahead. I'll say, if you're going to tell them any stories, roll a performance check, and I'll say with advantage. Awen is a bit like hesitant. Like, how do you describe Dorlos's garrison other than like an absolute horror, an absolute horror show? But yeah, she does her best to like make sure like, yeah, this is a really cool story. Like probably doesn't tell that one, like might tell another one, or but again, like the life of an adventurer is kind of horrifying. So need quite a bit of censorship to be. But yeah, they do seem rather interested in the stories. Maybe not in the way they are told, but yeah, the stories do seem rather interesting to them. As you all spend an amount of time in the play area.
So, when they get there, Awen, of course, is going to try and show off by doing one of the things that requires strength, like, I don't know what, like climbing something, or like, what's in this area?
There's like various climbing ropes, there's like ladders, there's monkey bars, there's like teeter-totters and stuff like that.
Okay, I can see that it's kind of hard to understand what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, I'm very strong myself. Watch. And she's gonna go over to one of the climbing areas, and of course, forgetting that she's in this fucking fancy ass dress, gonna like pull it up and tie it off on the side. Again, tomboyish girl who grew up as a tomboy is being tomboy. And she's gonna grip onto it and start to try to and climb it as quickly as possible. Do I do a strength saving throw or athletics or?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you like.
God damn it! Trying to show off, girl.
With an 11.
Well, more activity than they've ever had. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. With an 11, the dress is like you're very conscientious that like this is a dress. This is probably the single most expensive thing you've held like you've had on you that isn't a magic item. So you can feel the like the like the seams almost starting to like give. So yeah, she is very hesitant to like go out and about, like actually like climb. Normally, if she was in her normal gear, she could do this like with just her hands, not even needing like feet, just climb up. But because you're like actively trying not to like damage the dress, you are much slower, probably about like half the speed you would normally be at, and you are using like all 4 of your limbs. But yeah, you do get pretty high up there.
I'd be able to do this better if I was in my combat gear, but I kind of forgot I was in the dress for a second. Still good though, right?
And yeah, the younger ones seem like, oh, that's cool. She just climbed up there because they're children and climbing is awesome to children. The 18-year-old doesn't really look all that impressed. It's just like, wow, you climbed. That's neat.
Fuck you, asshole.
To be
It's
fair,
more activity than you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Amon's got 20 strength, right?
21 technically.
How much does she weigh?
134 pounds.
134 pounds, and you're just wearing the dress. You're not like carrying all your gear in a backpack.
Yeah, no, just the dress.
You can literally grab 2 supports and throw yourself halfway up the wall into grass. Usually.
Yes, but she
Also,
is in the dress.
You are probably built like a tank.
Well, she was somewhat scrawny, so if anything, it is when she... More than likely what it is that if it wasn't for the sleeves or maybe the coverings of the dress, when she was doing the pull that William described, probably would have seen more flexing of the muscles, but that was more covered, given that, again, dress.
You'd still probably be able to see like the muscle toning through the sleeves if it's tight to your skin. Yeah.
Is she wearing the belt?
No, because all the armor and gear, like it's Pleasure Cruise, why would she need her armor and shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What is
technically she wouldn't.
What is her strength without the belt? Oh, okay, fair enough. That's still very strong. That's still like pretty superhuman.
Yes, that's what I said. She has crazy strength. So yeah, I don't require to do athletics to climb back down, don't I?
No.
So when she gets back down, she thinks, okay, well, clearly the older ones are going to care, though they seem...
They're very interested in like the stories. It's just that like watching you climb up the wall, they weren't particularly interested.
So watching over the little ones run off to do their thing, she'll talk to the older ones. I don't mean to be rude, but how old are you guys?
You will be told one is 17 and one is 18.
I'm actually I'm 16 myself, honestly.
Stares at the muscle definition. You don't say.
They call you a zoomer.
You can bend. You gets on your back, puts your hands up. Okay, get on. Fucking bench presses both of them. You can bench these two. I guarantee it.
When you tell them you're 16, the eyebrows raise because like the story you told, Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment for a 16-year-old. Like, going out there, putting your life on the line. It's like something that they probably wish they could do, because like this is basically like magical fantasy where it's like, yes, we would absolutely love to be out there, like throwing a fireball at someone and like fencing pirates and saving princesses and stuff like that. That sounds awesome to them.
She'll tell them about how she obtained her frost sword, that she was with an adventuring group. Like, not saying she's with the IAG, but not saying she's just an adventuring group, which is not wrong. She's not lying. She's just omitting. But it being general, since technically she's trying to also stay within the plot line that Candace wants. So, saying that she was with the adventuring group and how one of the smiths is the one that gave her the frost blade, and that how their bodyguard was her mentor. And then given the fact that he just did that intimidation check before we left, that's probably nice.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Salem, one of the employees of the train does approach you, and she will hand you a small, like an envelope, and she'll say, "Compliments of the conductor." Bow to you, and she will.
Huh?
Cease and desist letter.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
No.
I'm waiting for the. Can you not? That'd be great.
Compliment from the conductor. It's a good thing. It should be a good thing.
Nah, I'm waiting for the. We understand, but can you not? That'd be great.
I mean, all he did was levitate a shield near the person he's supposed to be defending.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the letter like a bit away from the Candace and the noble.
And she'll wave you away like, yes, take care of what you need.
What does it read, Willie?
You are fired.
Oh, he's typing.
See.
Oh. He's typing.
Shalom, get the fuck off my train.
No!
Kindly go to the back of the train and cast yourself off.
Dear
Should it
Sam,
Should
I
it
regret
be
to
in
inform you that I would like you to get the fuck off my train.
Should it be in public or?
Hang on.
He's drafting.
Oh, he's drafting. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's a howler. You're gonna like open it just a little bit. How dare you steal that car?
I know the wasteland.
You lying, cheating bastard!
Maybe he likes
That's
that
like-
I'm
Oh my god, howlers are like the perfect angry X weapon.
What?
I mean, it's literally it exists in D&D. You just cast Magic Mouth on a letter.
Oh, is that like something from Harry Potter or something? I've never.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just Magic Mouth, but Magic Mouth. Isn't that like a level 4 or something?
No, it's like a 2nd level spell.
Yeah. Really? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's a ritual too. Until dispelled. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, dog. Are you gonna fucking lay down now?
Lay down for a bit, it's fine.
The cat is scratching and burning. Avon's doing decent, but is very close to not doing well if it wasn't for the fact that these kids live such a sheltered life. Almost anything she does would probably be cool. I'm assuming sheltered.
We of the Spirits Train understand that there are many people and many interesting stories to tell, in different ways that people enjoy themselves. We of course wish to facilitate that enjoyment in any way we can. But when that enjoyment infringes on someone else's entertainment, it is an issue we wish to see reduced. We have no interest in confiscating weapons or belongings, but we simply ask that you do not brandish them in areas not marked for combat or exhibition. Please accept this 100 gold piece voucher for the casino and recompense for the inconvenience.
Jesus,
He's gonna
what
turn
the
off
fuck?
his light. He's gonna turn off his lightsaber, and I think that's enough. He's gonna not. He's not only does he turn it off, he makes a poof. Not poof, it just like ceases to
He
exist.
puts it on. Oh, he can do that.
Yeah.
I like to think
Yeah.
that little squee is canon.
Back to the blade.
It's just the little squee you made when you heard 100 gold voucher.
Let's fucking go, gamers! I'm gonna I'm gonna bet it all on red.
It's all about the Mets, baby.
Okay. I'm guessing the shield is fine, right?
All it asked was, please don't brandish anything near the other guests. So, however you believe that to be, however you take that and interpret it is up to you.
Well, it's a protective thing, so I'm gonna keep the shield.
Okay. This is about 10 minutes later, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. After the half hour or so approaches, it is time for the rest of the play. Actually, let's get back to Awen really quickly for a second. How
do you keep time?
What do you mean?
Like, how does Awen know it's the play is starting or not?
There would be clocks.
Okay.
Plus, it's fucking Awen. You don't think she's on edge all the time and conscientious about that kind of shit? You don't think nervous girl who has nerves, who literally goes barbarian rage on nerves, wouldn't be kind of like looking at the clock every other 10 minutes to double check and make sure that they're not gonna be late like she promised? Like she wouldn't take these kids 10 minutes early to make sure they can get through people. Also, have them hold each other's hands to get through the chain. Not the older ones, obviously. The younger ones hold each other's hands to get through the crowd so that they don't lose each other, because she has a little sister and she knows how to do that shit.
But yeah, for now, let's cut back to Candace and the conversation. As you hear one of the people, as it cuts to the conversation of Well, I simply believe that the situation with the situation with the dwarves in Civatog is an unprecedented disaster. They have come. I have reports from a rather trusted source that they have developed something similar to the black sand, and their own firearms. Should they get out to the market, former many of the former markets would be ruined.
Dear, that doesn't sound good at all.
No, I believe it is time to start investing, perhaps. Perhaps in dwarven metals. Definitely seems like perhaps at least for now, seems like a somewhat reasonable assessment. Or perhaps invest in the timber imports that the dwarves have. They're rather like teak, as from the current trend, anyways.
Well, gentlemen and ladies, as much as I would love to continue this talk, I think the play is going to be underway, and I believe, if the roll tell me, I believe my child is back on her way with our children.
Yes, let's head in.
I'm actually surprised you made it on time. Mike, I said I had siblings. I know how to take care of other siblings. Yes, but still, I expect you to be late or something. Why? Because you're a child. And? Aren't you responsible? You really never had children, have you? Not responsible ones. And they'll head in. So look and tell them. You can go ahead into the gambling cards if you want. Obviously, I'm not sure if a play will be your style.
Tom is on vibrate mode right now. You could just see it.
He will shake his head, but he's gonna stay like at the side of the theater, to the sides, so he's not really getting too much attention when the play is starting. Like, he's not sitting, he's standing at the side. But still in a position where I can see Candace and Awen.
So nod and enter in with Awen, and they'll take their seats next to each other at the play. And Awen will gotta have a toothy smile that she got to impress some other kids, especially ones that were older than her. Like, yeah, I'm cool. I can do things. Why are you smiling like an idiot? Why? Why are you smiling like an idiot? I got to be impressive. Oh, really? I gotta talk about my adventure group, but you didn't spill anything, did you? What did you do with the dress? It's fine. I made sure I didn't tear it or anything. Remember, you're a reflection upon me. Remember, you're a reflection upon me. What did you say? Nothing.
I like that.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah, they'll sit there for the play, and not gonna lie, Candace got fucking bored as fuck.
There is, of course, like the beginning. Then there is the intermission, which takes about 20 minutes. Restroom, food, more drinks. It is quite noticeable that many of the adults are somewhat into the cups at this point. They're a bit wibbly wobbly. They're not. Most of them aren't drunk, but they are tipsy.
Are they timey-wimey, though?
More like a rug of timey-wimey, wibbly, whatever.
Just the Astro faint in the distant.
Would the ones from the thing that you sent, William, would the ones with any connections have any connections to the people in the poor, or not the poor carts, but like the carts farther from this one that have more commoner-ish richer people? And I'm saying richer because obviously you had to have money to get in this cart, like by default, or have been gifted it, like how Salem and Awen were. AKA, if she were to go farther down the train, would there be people that know these nobles?
Yes, there probably is like a good number of people like who do know these these nobles. There are probably like some rather wealthy entrepreneurs and aristocrats and perhaps a few adventurers as well. But like it's not segregated. It's like whoever comes in gets an available room. So it's not like nobles have their own section or there's like a VIP section. It's like you have a ticket. It's like there's no VIP ticket. It's just ticket.
Everything is the rich section.
Let me put it this way. Is there any area that seems to have less of them? Like, they don't seem to particularly like this one area more than one other kind of deal. You know what I mean? It's okay if there's not.
Yeah, I would say there's no area where it's like there's a higher concentration of like not nobles. It's there might be just by law of averages, but it's not. It wouldn't be done intentionally, at least.
Okay. Anyways, sorry. Continue with your scripture.
Yeah, and there is the intermission where there's like food and people get more drinks and stretch their legs, head to the restroom. Does Candace or Avon want to do anything during the intermission?
Candace gets up, which Awen follows along, and Candace tells Awen, "Stay with Salem for the rest of the performance. If you excuse me, I have to use the ladies' room." Which she actually does, because by dear God, she was trying to smooth these motherfuckers and they drink fucking wine like motherfuckers.
Like it's water.
They have too much wine, so I must take a piss, cause and effect.
But she's been watering her own down so she doesn't get drunk as fast. At least Hope tries to. You know what I mean? She's trying to keep her edge.
Yeah.
Matrix.
I'll say have her do a roll 2d20.
Average all day.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll another one, really quickly for me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, the 12. That's fine.
Let me just send this. If I type this macro in. There we go. I've never seen the Matrix movies.
Don't. They're awful. At least I think they're awful. Like, a lot of people think they're really good. But yeah, she uses the restroom. What does she do after that? Or is that what you're
saying? That's here right now, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, while you're typing that, let's cut to Orion and Nigel Hume McMahon.
Yes, please do so.
My God.
Nigel. Nigel.
God, fuck. Damn it.
Astra, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Orion, someone
Alright.
fucking stepped in the goddamn train.
Damn it!
It was me.
Alright, yeah. The two of you are in the ruins of Clef on Gefira.
Fuck, it's in my boots.
Ugh, fuck.
I'm shitting in my boots.
Hold on.
Shit in my boots.
Pulls out an extra pair of boots.
Why the fuck do you carry a second pair of boots?
I carry a second pair of everything.
There's a story of you doing something.
You have two
incredibly
condoms?
You don't wanna
embarrassing
know.
than that. And I've got to hear it.
Later. Gives him the boots.
I just change your boots.
They're a size too small.
Orion, you got tiny lady feet.
Are they a size too small?
No, it's fine.
He still says that.
Shrugs.
He's-
I don't fucking know.
You got tiny lady
You
feet.
tiny feeted ass.
I really
Actually,
like that. and I don't
Orion
know why.
smacks his ass, looks at the like the plywood. Yep.
Oh god. But yeah, you guys are sent as basically a sweep team, to be like, we're looking around, making sure there's like survivors and all that sort of thing, hoping that everyone's all right.
Oh, wait, the music's too jovial. Where's my darker music?
And again,
There are some of my favorite.
the
No.
Nigel Orion banter is rather jovial.
It is, that's fine.
And yeah, you guys, by the time you guys get there, it's about a full 3 days later, after like the explosion of the garrison.
Yeah, the corpses have already been put into the mounds.
Actually, they're still combing through like the wreckage
The
for
massive
everything.
heaps of corpses, not the ones they pull through the wreckage.
Yeah, basically. You are sent there to facilitate this, to help get find any survivors if it's at all possible.
There's a
To go ahead.
Right now, there is a small child in a basement with the battered corpses of his parents. He's been trapped down there for days, and we may never find him until it's too late.
Metal
Ricky.
Gear.
We uncover it only to find a ghoul.
Metal Gear. Anyways.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I mean that is basically Vamp's backstory.
Well then.
He was pinned in a basement, and the only thing he had for sustenance was the blood of his family, which he had to drink from a puddle because he was pinned through his shoulder to the ground.
What the fuck?
He would have to have acted very quickly. It happened, and like 3 minutes later he decided, alright. licking up this blood before coagulating.
But yeah, the two of you would be would the two of you want to assist in like hunt in like setting up shelters? Would you like to assist in the clearing of rubble? Would you like to assist in the finding of survivors, or would you want to hunt for any remnants of like elemental activities? Because you are told that there are still a few elementals that have been seen wandering around.
I think Orion is best suited for either hunting or searching. Because perception expertise.
Yeah.
Nigel can do literally any of those jobs, so he's going to work on Survivor Hunt.
Alrighty. So Nigel and Orion will do survivor hunting.
I thought you were going on.
It's
no,
either
Survivor.
like Orion's.
Okay, I thought one was like searching for things. The other one's like, which one's recovering? Yes, we're doing.
There you go.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah. Setting up shelter, first aid, clearing rubble, finding survivors, hunting for enemies.
Nigel takes out his golden dag and hits William upside the head with it for saying that about the Matrix movies.
Seriously, those movies are shit.
William. I swear. You're just a contrarian at this point.
I genuinely do not like those movies. I actually find them to be terrible. Like the first one is like a fun little like turn your brain off kind of thing, but the rest of them are just so terrible. Anywho.
Anyway. Finding survivors for now, I guess.
Why does Neo fly around the world instead of going back through the door he came that was still open and cutting like 99% of that journey off, and instead of taking 30 minutes, take 30 seconds? Anywho. Roll a perception check, both of you.
Oh, I'm still on 2GM.
That is an issue, which...
One moment.
Are you...
Why is that doing that?
It is a bug. I know how to fix it. Let me just... Very quickly... Let's see. Query Whisper... and then set that back to Whisper toggle. And then that should fix that.
Very good, very good.
Alright, yes.
So yeah, 24 perception.
24 perception. What about you, Orion? Roll a perception.
23.
Yeah, the two of you are both military men, so basically the first thing you do is listen to your commanding officer, who gives you a very short speech, which basically amounts to, alright, listen up, shut the hell up, and listen and shut the hell up. You are going to go find people to bring back alive, so we can, help out as much as we can. Go.
All right. Nigel gives the mercenary stare.
And yeah, with your perception checks, you are, a lot of you're told to like avoid the main blast area, or like the ground zero of the blast, because they're fairly certain that you're not gonna find survivors.
That's where the child is trapped.
He was wearing a rubber onesie, which protected him from the electricity.
One sturdy fucking kid.
He was in a basement.
But yeah, you guys are able to find a total of 9 survivors. Nigel Spot is able to find 3 of them, and 2 of you help out. That, and Orion is like able to like hear the other 5, or the other 6 rather. Yes, 3 and 6. But yeah, throughout the course of that day, it takes a while because like all the stone and the rubble, you don't want anything to collapse. Like you're trying not to like. You don't want to like move a rock, which would cause another rock to collapse and crush someone. So yeah, it does take a little while to get all the people you can out of the from underneath. Let's say roll an athletics check, each of you, please.
Oh boy.
Damn, Nigel. My wizards are cursed. My fighters are blessed.
That just says never play casters, just play marshals.
I cannot do that.
I can. Bunny can go brr.
I need the magic.
I have the most powerful spell of all.
The finger of death.
I need it.
I need it.
Anyways, Orion, you're almost immediately delegated to tell me what to move, because like you very quick, like you're not
I
a
fucking
strong
delegate
guy.
myself.
Between
You're not a physically gifted person. You are a dexterously gifted person. As like you try to move a rock and almost break your fingers.
How big is this rock?
Between Nigel's +8 to athletics, carpenter's tools proficiency, and commanding presence, he's got everything he needs to lead this operation.
Alright. Fuck this shit. I break. Takes out a hammer and chisel.
You might want to try pulley instead.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Maybe a
I don't
block
actually
attack.
do that.
Have you ever tried pulling out?
It works every time except for the last time.
You should really try pulling out.
Anyways, yes, you are able to help a rather good number of people, like 9, which there's other military groups doing the exact same thing. Every now and then you hear a fight break out. Every now and then you would hear the gunshots of others, or like yelling or shouting. It probably only happens about 3 times that you hear it off in the distance.
I help y'all identify the weaknesses of the rubble.
I can do that too. Hold on. Intelligence.
It's literally a joke about how useless this skill is.
I find the cracks in the rocks.
You hit it with your chisel. It becomes a sinkhole and kills 8 survivors.
That's the thing, Orion. They're all cracked.
No.
It's like
Impossible!
the fucking the Hulk meme. I'm always angry. But yeah, you're able to relatively easily help help out with this, and with the rest of your like military company currently there, you're able to find about 4 dozen survivors throughout the day.
Nigel lifts a big rock, the sunlight just like uncovers someone. You're breathtaking. There we go.
It's fortune somehow.
That was a Cyberpunk 2077 joke, but alright.
You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
We all know how that ended. Don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
For the record, that's the name of the quest that ends with V and Johnny Silverhand on a rooftop committing suicide.
Oof.
When did that happen?
You can choose to give up when you realize the biochip. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking.
I'm never going to play with Cyberpunk.
I recommend it. It is actually worth playing.
Is it actually playable at this point, or is it still buggy garbage?
If you're playing on PC, it's been playable from the get-go.
Ah.
It's almost like it wasn't meant for those earlier generation consoles.
Anywho. You guys will, after that, spend the next several weeks there. Helping find survivors. Every now and then you're told, every now and then you'll be told, all right, the 2 of you help set up more tents, or you're told, like, head south with this squad. There's been more trouble with a few elementals down south that need taken care of.
There's been trouble with elementals. Fuck yeah! I mean, that's terrible. We will go help right away.
Yeah, or you're told, like, keep watch, or like stand on the beach and keep watch on the ocean, see if like there's any boats coming or anything like that.
You know, no.
It's like they.
You know, Ryan. I can feel it. Somewhere out there beyond the sea, there's somebody
waiting for me.
Shut the fuck. My music teacher wanted us to sing that.
I love that song, so
Orion,
shut up. Fuck
Orion is silent for a moment, looks at him. Go take a shit. You're overflowing.
I already took a shit.
Do it again.
Ryan, if I ain't full of shit, no one is.
My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Frank Sinatra may be a terrible human being. God damn, can he sing? Could he sing?
What did he do?
No one ever brought that up, William. I don't know why you did. This was exclusively about referencing a song.
Yeah, it was a Frank Sinatra song.
I know, but you're bringing down the room, my man. It was about the song, not Frank Sinatra.
What did he do?
What did he do?
Hey, he's just an asshole.
Okay. Well then, okay.
I can roll with that.
Hey.
You should cancel Frank Sinatra. He's dead.
He's been dead for like 10 years.
And that doesn't stop people from canceling long dead people and demanding their statues be torn down, their paintings be burned.
Oh, he's been dead
They
for almost
canceled
30
him.
years at this point. Damn.
Because, you know,
Any.
expelling culture and history definitely just, that doesn't have any drawbacks or anything.
Yeah.
Fire, I promise.
But anyways, yeah, you guys will spend a few weeks doing that. And
The sheer number of, like, homoerotic scenes of just the boys
freaky.
shirtless in the sun moving heavy rocks.
What the fuck?
All for the
Oh.
fanfic.
I'll get the pen. But anyways,
Ryan's got a new boyfriend.
Alright. I thought you were
Sorry,
really
Fortune.
missing the last one.
Sorry, Fortune. Nigel's mine now.
I wish I could quit you.
Oh man, Brokeback Mountain.
I think I will never forget the was it Chappelle Show, the parody, where it's like the Brokeback Mountain 2. This time it's two women. I wish I could quit you. My husband won't let me though. He's back there in the bushes.
Watch.
And then it just cuts to like 6 men stand in the background just watching the two women. God, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, the Dave Chappelle show. Is Dave Chappelle gonna have to choke a bitch?
No, it's a Wayne Brady. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bit?
Yeah, that was it.
Freaking Wayne Brady. That was some funny shit.
I've only seen like 4 episodes of the Dave Chappelle show, so I don't know why I'm reminiscing.
Let's see.
They were good episodes, though.
Oh yeah, most of them were good episodes. Anyways. But yes, the two of you do spend a few weeks there, doing your duty.
Here, Ryan,
until-
hold this. It's a 130-pound rock.
That thing probably weighs more than freaking Orion does.
Just drops it in your arms. Orion has died.
It's like that idea of Mjolnir, just like put it on someone's back so they can't get up.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, Orion, the two of you do spend like an X amount of time there as you you do get as many people as you can like out of the situation, like as many people as you can up and like protecting as many people as you can, dealing with as many elementals as you can, and excuse me. And eventually, Orion would be recalled, asked by the IAG actually.
Ah, interesting.
They would tell you that they are having like Alice does wish to speak with the group when she can, but like she knows that you are technically not working for her at the moment, as you are currently doing your duties as like active military. so she would tell you to contact her, like get to her as soon as you can.
Okay.
I'll catch up to you in a bit, Orion. I need to do a few more things here.
All right.
Because yeah, Nigel's contract is with Orion, so...
Oh, Orion is Nigel is mercenary? I thought he was military with
No, he's
Ice.
a man-at-arms, which is a mercenary type thing. It's basically a quote-unquote loyal mercenary, which means you do mercenary work, but you do it for a specific kingdom. You don't, run off to the enemy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, your contract is more likely with
So it would be
Orion's general, and you'd be assigned to Orion.
I don't know if he would agree to that at this time, given the state of crisis.
Alright.
Nigel's very choosy about his employers.
But yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine. For now, we can just say that yeah, you're working for Orion.
Paperwork
But-
technicality.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We can hash it out in court later.
Now, you see, Orion, while Pash is fronting the bill, your name is on the official document. This way, I don't have to take orders from some asshole in a chair 200 miles away.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so what do you wish to do, Orion?
Well, do we still have work to be done here?
There's lots of work to be done. Like it's not expected to be done. Like it's not expected to be like whatever's happening here to be finished for like years, for like a year or two at this point.
He's going to ask Lady Alice to if she can provide one or two able-bodied, not necessarily like powerful adventurers, but like one or two able-bodied adventurers who would be able to take his place while he attended the meeting. Actually, it's just a meeting, right?
Yes, she basically wishes to discuss the future of the group.
Okay, he's going to go to his commanding officer in the field currently and request a day's leave in order to settle business with the IAG.
Okay. Sounds good. He will basically tell you that you have 2 days off. Like you have your 2 days off that like you get as part of your like job. You can use those. But you would have to foot any bill to travel to and back.
Yes, sir.
Just as a aside, there isn't a teleportation circle anymore, as that was destroyed when the city was.
Question is
Yes,
there
yes,
anyone
yes,
who
yes,
can
yes.
cast teleportation circle? Because you don't need the circle itself.
Yeah.
I thought-
To get back, you would need the teleportation circle or teleport. Yes.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, okay. Actually, Orion is going to take his he's going to take one of his electrum pieces. One of his... Oh, no, wait. He doesn't have any. Why doesn't he have any electrum? I thought I collected those.
What was in the
Just
bag?
to piss off Freaky.
I love collecting electrum whenever I can get it.
Just to piss people off, yeah.
He's going to take a silver piece with a cool design. And
Okay.
give it to his commanding officer. Can you hold on to this so I have an anchor point to teleport back to?
He'll like blink and
Well, no.
yeah.
Oh wait, this is Orion not knowing magic.
He kind of blinks and he goes, sure.
Thank you, sir. And he's going to try and find someone who can cast teleport.
You get teleportation circle to leave. You would just need teleport to get back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, but yeah, there would be a company wizard who could like bring you back basically.
Yeah, and I have the anchor
Who-
point to get back.
There is a company wizard who could cast teleportation circle for you. He would just need you to pay for the materials.
How much is it?
50 gold's worth.
Okay, done.
Alrighty then.
So, Mr. Mustang, you want me to teleport you? No, it's not correct. It's not
Mr.
correct.
Krat. Mr. Krat, a pleasure as always.
You're a mean one, Mr. Krat.
You're a mean
creepy
one.
fuck.
You creepy motherfucker.
You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as a... What is it, a grick?
Rat.
Okay, you're as charming as a rat, Mr. Krat.
Charming as a
Revenge
book.
is-
That's
Venom
the
just
one.
punches you in the gut.
Oh, you're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel.
I know, I was trying to, like, make it different, though.
You're a bad banana, Mr. Grinch, with the greasy black peel.
Okay.
Alright,
God, that's such a good song.
I'm using... Orion's like, this better be good. I'm using one of my 2 days off per year for this.
Per year, holy shit.
That's horrifying.
I don't think that's
I
right
have
at all.
I'm using one of my 2 annual days off for this.
He actually gets, like, 2 months of leave out of the year,
Oh,
but what's
I know.
turned out is, like, Orion just refuses to acknowledge that.
He
No.
has
He
just
let
has
his 2 months as 2 days.
he has like fucking two he has the 2 days off like a week he gets, but he was told he has 2 days off and he read that as 2 days off a year.
He counts that as...
You got 2 days off? Understood.
In reality, he has like 4 years of leave built up by now.
He has no idea why Nigel is so lazy.
You take 2 days off a week? What the fuck?
That's right.
Anyways,
I take 2 days off a year.
That's right.
but yeah, Orion is able to head to the is able to get to the to Sivatok. No, not Sivatok. Fulveros.
Yo, Mustang!
Oh fuck.
Nigel caught up.
He was there somehow before.
How the what the
Only
fuck?
Only company wizard in the camp.
Yeah, alright. Well, we're here now. Let's go.
Alright, now. Rule number 1, always fully exhale. Rule number 2, if you have to shit, make sure you did it beforehand. Rule number 3, I forgot rule number 3. It was very important.
Sounds about right. Let's go.
We get teleported.
But yep.
Panicking. We arrive. Oh, that's right. It was don't panic.
But yeah, Orion, you are able to make your way to Fulveros, to the main office, where Lady Alice and most of your group is waiting for you.
Looks around, blinks. Where's Fortune?
I mean, I got a good bit of money in my pocket.
No. Where's Fortune?
She the short one with the horns?
Yes. Where is she?
No idea.
I've never met her. I wouldn't know.
No. Like he looks at the rest of the party. Where's Fortune?
As
Mike,
nobody knows where Fortune is. The best you can think of is the last you know of her is she was about to go into the astral plane.
Lost in the astral plane.
Well, I was the last to escape, other than Fortune, and she used my bag of holding to open a portal to the astral plane along with the other 3 reinforcements that we had. Duran grabbed her and basically. Do I know that, like, if you grab someone before you go to get sucked into the astral plane, like they're together?
Roll an Arcana check.
I'm doing that too.
I mean, I haven't said anything, so you don't.
Well, you just said that he grabbed her and took her to the astral plane.
Yeah.
Orion, you're not particularly familiar with the astral plane, so this is like you probably know a little bit, consider like you've like with Fortune messing with you throughout the entire thing. You've just been reading up on it. You've never heard of something like that. Like people, you like as far as you're aware, like everyone goes to a random location. Like there's no.
Nigel's eyes completely gloss over.
We'll cut back to that, Salam.
Okay.
But yeah, Salam, you have no idea if that's a thing. Orion, like you're fairly certain that most people are supposed to like go to hit random locations. Yes, you would be, Arn.
Okay then.
Fuck.
So is it just Arcana? Or is it really 0?
Yeah,
Okay.
Arcana.
Okay.
But I did
That's
not
another one.
see her.
Nope, I know nothing.
Oh my fucking god! I did not
Orange
see her in
joins
there.
Nigel and then nodding.
Arn's just not really paying attention, just kind of just nodding off a little bit. It's been a very hectic last like 3 weeks.
He's been spacing out. He's not fully focused lately. Not in the mood.
I didn't see her in the trade, but then again, my bad thoughts were deafened at the time, so I did not really ask around. I mostly stayed with it.
Yeah. She's smart. So is Duran. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They find their way back.
By the way, when we reappeared, where did we reappear? At the same
Crater.
You would have reappeared in the crater, yes.
Amazing.
Oh, we've probably found you.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Salem?
They'd have Salem and Awen probably would have gotten shot at by the Paisa military because they didn't know who they were, and you just appeared in the middle of the crater.
Pulls out the badge. But
with them looking for survivors like they are.
I mean, they just popped out of thin air.
Hold your fire!
I guess.
But they did not appear with us in that crater, so I worry. Do I know what kind of fucking creatures are in the astral plane?
Okay. Probably made it to the astral
I think that would kill you.
But Orion, Lady Alice will look to you and she'll say, "Are you trying to convince us or yourself?"
Like blinks, looks at them. Huh?
In response to your, she has Duran, she'll be alright.
Yeah, I'm like, he's just like muttering to himself. Just a bunch of stuff, which probably answers her questions. Her question.
We could send them a message and ask them how they're doing.
Wait, Fortune's
Maybe
the engineer one, isn't she?
Yep.
Alright.
Yes.
No, just like distractedly, yep.
Alright, now I know.
Would Nigel know who Fortune is?
Orion probably spoke of her quite a bit.
Probably.
And the rest of the group, for that matter.
Yep.
I...
My name is Salem Tales, by the way.
Oh.
Could sending her, if that would help.
Yes, that's what I was
Orion
referring.
nods.
Nigel walks up to you, grabs your hand, shakes it. Nigel, mine.
Are we gonna do a strength check to see whether who grips the best, who grips the hard? Oh my god!
Not like this.
The two of you just kind of like limp wrist it, and even for the two of you just kind of limp wrist it. But even that is like probably enough to crush like a normal person's hand. Like at least make it feel like it's about to break.
You try to do your normal
plus four.
But you realize it's metal.
And yet I still have a firmer handshake. Beyond.
Like,
we have +4, +4, +4, -1. One of these is not like the other.
One of these things is not like the others.
Anyways,
how long has it been? Like, just like exactly like a week, right?
At this point, it would be roughly a month.
Oh, month.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, sending spell that motherfucker. Where are they?
Should I send spell?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. Roll a d20.
All right, so that one's me.
D20.
Don't nat
one.
one.
I need to roll this D20. Hold on, I need to roll this D20. 14.
All right, you are able to.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you are able to send a sending spell to Fortune or Duran.
Actually, you know, it'd be cool. Since
ice.
Since you're not actually supposed to know whether or not the sending spell made it, the
Uh,
DM could like
the
choose a
re-
random number
the
between
reply.
1 and 20.
Yeah.
Oh right, never mind. Oh, that would be cool though if you did. There's a 5% chance they don't make it. Doesn't make it, but you have no idea.
Or the person is dead.
Funny enough, it might still work even then.
Can I buy?
But yeah. Go ahead. What is your sending, Aaron?
Okay. I need to count my fingers real quick.
You have 10, I would hope.
Are you alive? Are you?
You don't have
alive?
15?
I mean, if you count my toes, yeah.
I got 11.
I have exactly 15.
Well, I got 11 fingers, but one of them's not in my hands.
Ah, your forehead, you poor thing.
God damn.
I've got 15 fingers. The other 5 are somewhere out there.
I keep some in a jar.
I've got
I really mean
106.
there
The others I don't legally own.
there are 15 fingers that are supposed to be mine. I have 10. The other 5 are somewhere out there.
Anyways. Aaron,
I guess that's it.
How do you flavor your sending? Do you like whisper into your hands? Do you like yell it into the unfeeling cosmos? Like, how do you?
Okay, well then. This is a. Usually I have a phone, but this time I don't have a phone. I have to sending normally.
He's doing like the fingers thing with the thumb against the ear and the pinky finger in front of the mouth.
You know, I actually was about to do that.
He's pretending like he's holding like a World War II like a World War II radio. Breaker 9, do you acknowledge?
There's just bullet holes through the back.
Anyways.
I stick out my tongue.
But
I
yeah,
stick out
Fortune.
my pinky finger.
You get a sending. Are you alright? Where are you, Fortune? And Fortune, this happens sometime after the first time you have to scare away the parasites.
So it's only been a few minutes for her.
Okay. No, that's fucking that's fine. There we go.
You heard something about parasites and the void.
No, there's fucking parasites in the infinite void.
Yes.
The most worked up you've ever heard her be.
You can feel the tears running down her face from that screaming.
He has this thumb and then pinky finger up. After hearing that, his eyes just widens open. Just his hand. Just curl his hands up to a fist and says, apparently not. There's parasites in the void. I do not know what to do with this information.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I
What
do
he
not
said.
know either. There
Nigel's
are
gonna be
parasites in the infinite void.
Where you said that she was in the astral plane, yes?
We assume she's in the astral plane now.
Then that is probably she's talking about astral parasites. They're harmless, but they can affect your mind in certain ways. But physically, they cannot hurt. They're just very uncomfortable.
Lady Alice sounds weird.
Meanwhile, in the astral plane, Cyrus, why did you just yell like that?
I think only the people involved in the sending
Oh,
spell
she
can hear
screamed it.
She just screamed it over and over and
This
over
is
again.
minutes after the attack. Is the way I'm flavoring it for funsies.
Yeah,
Her
sounds
hair is
perfectly fine. That's
standing
perfectly
all
fine.
the way up.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah. Alice says, well, I believe that what you're speaking of is the parasites within the astral plane. Thankfully, they cannot hurt anyone, but they are rather annoying in other aspects. As they do feed on thought and emotion, so they can make things a bit more muddled in your head, if you know what I mean.
You have never heard Fortune scream like that.
You know, in my year of working with her, she's never been this loud before. I'm concerned. Great.
Orion panic increases.
Should
We've gotta
I
get them out of
try
there.
with Duran? How?
Got no fucking clue. You guys are the magical ones.
Should I?
Yes,
I get
Duran.
that? This is
Duran
good.
might be a good. See how it goes.
Okay. Let's see. Gonna cast Sending again.
Fortune is stinging my fist.
One third level spell left. Come on.
Alright, roll a d20.
That's a triple. That's a 13.
Oh, baby, a triple!
Alright. I believe it doesn't work because Duran can't be contacted unless he wants to be.
That's with telepathy.
Ah. Would this
Like
not be
mind
telepathy?
control.
Oh, is this not kind of telepathy?
No, it's a sending. It's an evocation spell.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
What is normal
Oh, I'm
telepathy?
weird.
Normal telepathy is an enchantment effect.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, one's projecting
this-
thoughts.
this-
This is literally transferring, like, a message. Like, think of it this way. The way sending works, you say the message, and the message gets turned into energy streaked across the multiverse and deposited at the person. Telepathy is more, you're projecting a thought and emotion at someone directly brain-to-brain contact. You're rubbing your brain cells together. At a distance.
Can you post the level 11
Shield.
thing? Yeah.
Where is it? Here, let me find him. It might be, is it Awakened Mind, or... It's not ring of mind shielding, it's... Oh, Thought Shield.
That's
Oh, your thoughts can't be read. Okay, it's not that you
Yeah.
can't communicate it with.
I remember
Oh.
I worried about the same thing and figured out that no, it's not a problem.
Yeah, okay.
I asked
I mean, it will be
does this
very
stop sending
interesting.
question at some point. It does stop, like, telepathic bond and stuff, though, so...
Alright,
And
so yeah.
also my telepathy. My own telepathy.
Duran gets a sending as well. Duran, where are you in the astral plane, and what are these parasites? Because among the infinity, yes, I can give you my coordinates.
Let's
Mr.
see.
Tam, I have the key.
Duran, press F11.
Indeterminate time past indeterminate object.
Duran, delete system 32.
Press F3.
Duran, Alt F4.
Give me your Minecraft
Wait,
codes.
I did that. Why'd I do that in Nigel? Minor pests, not an issue. Fortune is panicking though. Staining my vest with her tears. There you go. That was about 23 words.
So can you type that out, please?
Let's see. Indeterminate time past indeterminate place. Minor pests, not a threat. Fortune is panicking. Stained is staining my vest.
No. Fortune panicking, staining my vest.
And there's 7 words changed to add the ands and these and ises. So yeah. That was correct. That was about 23 words. And if not, then you miss what she's staining, or you get Fortune is somehow, like, either it's 23 words or it's 2 words over. I'm not fucking typing all that out. I'll have to reach over to my keyboard and fucking move it to my lap and type it and deal with all that shit.
So, like that, basically.
Yeah.
I think you might have missed something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Not much info anyway.
no.
Oh no, they're still in the astral plane, I'm guessing. And not much info from him either. As Alvin puts down a glass cup that he was drinking of, that he was using as the phone for sending.
Oh my god, he was literally doing 2 cans and a
ye olde phone. Hello.
He made the bring noises with his mouth. Hang on, I'm getting a dial tone.
Where's my frog?
I lost the beeps and the boops.
I lost the beeps, I lost the sweeps, and I lost the creeps.
What?
God, I fucking love. I need to watch Kung Pao again.
It's free with ads on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Enter the fist. Also, that wasn't Kung Pao, that's Spaceballs.
I know. I'm just saying I need to watch Kung Pao again.
Chosen one!
It just switching back and forth. Like
I'm
he gets closer and further away with every shot.
Yes.
God. Why did you leave me? All I did was go. That doesn't mean I'm dead, you idiot. I think my favorite line ever in that movie is, beware his song about big butts. He beats you up while he plays it.
The aliens are
He hasn't given us a signal yet.
I guess we just keep hitting it.
I still laugh my ass. That's
hitting us.
That is definitely my favorite scene in the movie. Anyways.
That was amazing.
How do you like my face-to-fist style? Next I will use my nuts to your fist. Next, my nuts to your foot style. What up?
We trained him wrong on purpose, as a joke.
God, what assholes. Anyways. But yeah. You don't really get much information from Duran, Orin.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
So he's gonna.
I'm in the infinite astral plane. What the fuck do you think I am?
Well, The misty silvery image is the same misty silvery image that I have been seeing for the last, what feels like a week.
At this point, it would only feel like maybe a day for you.
What feels like a day?
So, does anybody know how they got there in the first place?
I believe that you said that the report was that they put a bag of holding in a portable hole.
Here's portable hole.
I felt his soul wither.
It's like a little.
Just raised eyebrow looking at you.
Oh, I just hope the tarp wasn't in it.
Not only was the tarp in it, but the tarp was the only thing in it.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my god.
had the tarp because she was using it before they left.
Yep. Thank God.
I know what
thank
I
God.
said.
The
Anyways,
bag man took it.
I'm just. Yeah. It's just like, you know, like in anime, like you get a little X-ray of his body and his heart just like.
Oh, it's just a crack.
Oh yeah, no, a crack through his whole body.
He enters like the low quality Alphonse animation style.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And just like glass shattering.
I think Mustang's dying.
He's just like stands there, doesn't blink, doesn't move, just like...
I gotta get Nigel to the point where he stops referring to you by your last name as quickly as possible, because my god.
but yeah, she will say, well, unfortunately, considering the fact that we do not know where they are, and it is the astral plane, at this point in time, with everything that is going on, with what happened to Gefira, with the loss of a third of Pice's food, with what happened with everything that's been happening so far, we simply cannot. They will have to find their way back on their own.
Have they not found their way back? It's been a month.
For you guys, it's been a month.
It's been a month for us.
Oh,
It's been a day for them.
Does time work differently in Astral Plane?
Yeah.
Ah, that's crazy.
Time.
Well,
Time weirdness
Granted,
is a thing, you know.
Granted, it should probably be the other way around, but we'll find out.
I will say,
Do you want a month past here and a year for them?
I am quite grateful for this group and everything it has done. You did.
You fucked up majorly, though, when we needed you most.
Yeah.
You broke at peace with Seajog. You got the You found out the location of many of the artifacts. You got Kentro on our side. You went into Pustinia. You got one of our spies back. You stopped